is we kind of got lost from that on the Demonology Warlock. They're about turning into a demon. They should be about summoning demons, hordes of demons to destroy their enemies. So we completely redesigned the Demonology Warlock. They have more new minions to summon than ever before. Buffing them and sending those minions out to attack is a core part of their combat rotation. But they're not about turning into a demon anymore. Metamorphosis is really the domain of the Demon Hunter, but Demonology has even more cool stuff to replace it. A similar example can be found with the Guardian Druid. You imagine a Guardian Druid, they should be like a grizzly bear, this giant wall of flesh and fur and bone that you just can't get past. It's immovable. But instead, they're all about dodging from place to place. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So they're no longer the dodgy circus bear. They're all about increased health, increased armor, increased survivability, and being what people really imagine them to be. Finally, on the topic of immersive, we took a hard look at the Shadow Priests. They always kind of felt like the poor cousin of the Affliction Warlock. They've got lots of cool things. They've got mind abilities, they've got damage over time, they've got vampiric abilities, but they don't really fit together into a cohesive whole. So we thought, well, what is a Shadow Priest really about? They're about tapping into the powers of the Void. And who controls the Void but the old gods? And working with the power of the old gods, that causes you to, well, if you think about the Cho'Gall encounter or fighting Yogg-Saron, you slowly lose your mind. You go insane. So the new resource for Shadow Priests is insanity. They no longer have mana or shadow orbs. They tap into the power of insanity, gradually going more and more insane and using that as a source of energy. Their shadow form gets darker and darker. They start to grow tentacles from out of their body until they transform into void form. As insanity builds, they get stronger and stronger. As they enter void form, they get more and more powerful the longer they can stay there. But insanity was not meant for mortal men to control. They can only hold on for so long. Their insanity slowly drains away, but the more insanity they can generate while they're there, the longer they can stay there, the more powerful they get. So they have ultimate but fleeting power they have control over. Before I go, I'd like to talk a little bit about talents. We have one of our biggest talent revisions we've done since Mists of Pandaria. Still the same format, 7 rows with 3 things in them. But we've gotten rid of a lot of those theme rows. You know where like there's a row that says pick AoE1 or AoE2 or AoE3, it's really all kind of the same thing, and it doesn't really feel that cool. Now those will be in different rows from each other. There's more choices that matter. There's more ways to customize your character, and there's more talents that are specific to your spec, not shared with the other 2 or 3. And as a result, that means there are literally hundreds of new talents coming out in Legion.